commandments. For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous. The church tells you can break the commandments. And in fact, let me get you the verse, Christian. He warns about Christians. The Christian is actually the Antichrist. Let me show you what. What commandments does the church teach you?
Slice.
Jade, eat pig, right? Commit adultery. Let your women wear all kinds of clothes that are prepared to you. Let me show you. Let me show you. And this is Matthew 24, verse 3. And it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed, meaning pay attention, let no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Do Muslims use Christ? Buddha use Christ? The only ones that use the name Christ and their deception. What the word devil means deceiver. They play trick. This is the image. They painted his image. That's the deception. They tell you you can break the commandments. You can live however you want. Just call on the name of Jesus.
This website has a lot.
You know what the two horns are? Democracy and Christianity. Do you know what democracy, the word means? You know what the word democracy means?
And when you see it here, speak Hebrew,
demons rule. This is hell. You're in hell. No. You don't study. Democracy means demon rulership. Break it. Look it up. Google it. I ain't going to. We're bringing truth out here. We're bringing the truth out. No, there is no government for the people. This government doesn't care about you. They feed you GMOs. They spray our air. They turn in our children homosexual. They're putting water that is to make us timid. They kill our kids in the military for no good reason. No, this is hell. This is not heaven. This is no place good. In fact, that's why we hope for the coming of the Lord, so that He brings His grace into submission. Because this is the lake of fire. You're standing upon. Women don't have no salvation going through a man. It's not. That's right.
Oh my God. Now I am leaving.
I'm going to tell you, this is what the Bible says.
Hey! How dare you?
I'm bringing out the truth.
Oh my God. Wait a minute.
Listen, I'm not telling you my opinion.
I know my
It says right here.
Okay?
1 Timothy chapter 2. Let me just read it and then I'll 1 Timothy chapter 2. I'm going to start from 11. I'll read a couple of verses. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was firstborn, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman, being deceived, was in the transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in faith and charity and holiness and sobriety. The whole purpose of a woman was to bring a man pleasure. But a woman that is actually being homosexual, like lesbian, or it says, I don't need no man, you're actually going against the whole nature that God created a woman for. Well, there's a woman that does not marry, that's barren, that's in Psalms. Psalms, it says those women are to take care of the orphans.
We all have to take care of
What is an orphan?
It's like, remember who he was writing that?
Israelites.
The women there, that's in
Timothy. Was Timothy? I'll give you one more verse. And then I'm not going to argue with you. I'm bringing out the truth.
The women who were very disobedient, you have to see the context.
Yeah.
Who he was talking to.
Who is he talking about? Who is this woman? Who is it?
That's whatever woman. That's
I was about to say
You're not in order.
She was over here.
You're in pants. Pants are made for men. That was given to the Levite priests. Women are supposed to wear dresses. In fact, when the Lord comes back and he finds a woman in pants, they're dead. If you eat pig, you're dead.
That's what it is in the Bible. You just repent. In the Old Testament, men wear dresses.
This ain't a dress. This is a garment.
They wear no pants.
No, they were pants. It was given to the Levi priests. The pants had to at least come past the knee. We study a lot, man.
Maybe the priest.
You don't have no education on this.
People, men wear dresses.
Homosexuals.
That's what women.
Did I not just say a woman is being silence? Yep, that's why you'll see that nuclear
That's the
fire.
behavior. You don't behave like a man.
This
You don't
is your
wear
future
pants.
then.
You don't behave. Men don't wear dresses. That means don't behave like a woman. That's talking about homosexuality.
While women wearing pants is homosexual too.
How is that homosexual? I don't
Because
know.
zippers, they are made for men.
I don't like zippers.
It doesn't matter, they're made for
I
men.
don't like a woman either. I like that. I don't go with any man either. It's the behavior.
Hey, she better find an Israelite man then. Well, she still better find an Israelite
What's your
man.
nationality?
So if I wear a dress
And your hairdresser.
and I go to bed with another woman and it's still safe, it's the
Only
behavior.
Israelites are saved. Only Israelites. Only these people on this side are saved. Any other nation has no salvation. Any of these heathens, they don't have no hope of the Lord. Salvation is only for the Israelites. That's according to the Bible.
But if you don't believe in Jesus, then it's harm.
That's false Christianity. What did I just show you Christianity was? Christianity is white supremacy being taught.
You mean if I believe in Jesus and I come from one of those countries?
You just got cut so hard.
And he comes back and he's a slave.
So what did Jesus die for?
For us, the Israelites.
To save us.
Starting as a slave.
12 years a slave,
That's
baby.
why you're crying.
It never is down here.
You can't save everybody.
How do you know where you're going from? How do you know where you're going?
My father, I'm a Cuban. Manasseh, right? Manasseh. And that's his Matthew 1. He came to save his people. He didn't come for no one else. This Bible is only to Israelites. I can show you in Hebrews. The adoption was to the Gentiles. Gentile was the Jews that took on heathen ways. Because we were in slavery. We were in slavery and we were forced to take on Christianity and heathen ways. Where you from? Cuba? They're a tribe of Manasseh. What world? Water world? Wally world? What world?
Except for that.
I better start studying. Hey, it says that God doesn't hear the prayers of sinners. We don't even know what sin is. What is sin? Right.
That's I mean, hey, man, we push some basic content, but it's all in the sake. It's all for the sake of edification. You know, we're not out here to make people stupid. We're out here to give people unadulterated truth.
No, I know exactly.
Right.
I know exactly what you
So
guys
if you mess around,
We're just not putting our emotional attachment. Because people get offended. Sometimes they get violent. But we're really not out here for that. We're just really trying to bring out the truth.
Well, what's it say? You will be hated,
Right?
Yeah.
Jesus, while Yahweh Shai was killed a horrible death,
Right.
the apostles died a horrible death.
So
we never look at anyone skin color, we look at spirits.
Yeah, we
Because
don't.
the Israelites we spread everything.
Right.
There's no telling what we look
Because we got a brother who comes out with us who does have pale flesh and he looks like a white guy. But through the spirit, he traces his lineage back and he's an Israelite. That's why
His forefather was actually
right.
Negro.
You still hear he was humble the whole
But
time.
his mother,
Hardly would do it. For a lot of people. Check this out. Something that resonates with you, stick with it.
You guys got.
We don't.
you can write comments on the messages.
Write a comment. Anyone. Yeah, well, everybody.
Just yesterday, there's this young boy that plays with my son, and his name's Gavin, and he plays with him, and I could tell in his spirit that he was an Israelite, but he's blue-eyed, white-skinned, blonde hair, and literally His dad's always in and out of prison. His mother's a wild woman. This kid runs the street like a crazy kid.
Yeah, I've seen that dude, man.
And I said, he found out his dad's a Native American Indian.
Right.
But he looks like the mother, which is a so-called white woman. So he took on her image, but he has the spirit of an Israelite.
Right. Right. Which is heavy, man. That's why you get people who come up here and
That's why the Lord also said, if I were to tell you earthly things you don't understand, how can I tell you things of heaven?
right. After that, break down scriptures to you.
Because people get so carnal with their spirit.
Yeah, we're all Haynes ketchup bottles at this point.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Even the samurai. The samurai was actually the Gadite, the Native American Indian, the original samurai. He wasn't a Japanese. He was actually Gad. He even proclaimed it himself. His shogun, they were actually the Native American Indians. They came through that land to get to. You know, on boats, they came on ships. It's actually in the Apocrypha.
Yeah.
It took them a year and a half. That's how long the slave ships took to come from there to here.
Yeah, we was just watching that today, man.
That's the
Yeah, it's
story.
too bad. It's too bad that not everything in schools and everything in history that you're taught to learn.
Right. And when you learn it, that, like how the lady, she was standing up there trying to dunk, bro. And, you know, but when you learn it, you get mad. It's the first emotion you have. Like, damn.
It's probably because she heard what you said about women.
I've been learning all this. Nah, I want to do
Remember that picture of Caesar Borgia came out?
Oh, Mamma Mia! Had no reason. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Not that, you know, we all got jobs and do whatever, but, you know, I just didn't want to even associate with the worldly things. I can't do it. Can't do it.
That Judite was listening.
I actually used to definitely don't want to do that.
Even when he was, when the lady wasn't believing, she's like, I believe
Right.
it.
Yeah, she just believed it.
I used to fight with my
Right. Yeah, we hit this spot. We hit Colorado Springs.
And honestly, Grenada's actually a lot closer. We just got confirmation. A geologist stopped and talked right now and said that they're expecting an enormous earthquake to hit Colorado right here, right down the Rockies. Because people don't know, but there's two volcanoes right next to the Golden.
Yeah, that's what
And he says their water's dropping down and steam's rising up already.
Everything in the United States is about.
And that's Matthew 24. Those are the signs.
You know?
Those are the signs.
Even without the dollar going, still.
Hey, like you know, a good way to test how prepared you are too is like, you know, try to go like a few days without lights or see how
No food, water.
Water, yeah.
Right.
See where to
I know I
stop.
went and bought a bunch of MREs, but
Yeah.
you know whether or not that's going to
And honestly, if they're at home and it happens now, how are you going to get there?
Yeah.
Even guns, they get wet,
They jam.
you know?
Yep.
They get dirty. You're over here, your guns are at home.
A lot of people
Yeah, every time we speak, there's something go by, an emergency vehicle, and everything.
Where was the, that lady came up and totally threw my focus.
But the whole duty of man is to fear God and to keep His commandments. We try to keep His commandments to the best ability. That's why we grow out our beards, grow out our hair. Because that's a commandment. We're supposed to be masculine, and that's actually what your whole duty as a man is to do the commandments. And Christianity has taught you could break these commandments, and that's not true. According to the Lord,
Actually, in the New Testament it says, "Think not I've come to destroy the law, but to fulfill it."
that's right. He says He actually calls out the word Christ, and then they'll come in my name. Who comes in His name? Not Muslims. Muslims don't even care about the name of it. You know, Buddhists, nobody else uses the name but Christians. And what they tell you they could do is actually break the commandments. You can't break them. That's how you actually show you love us. Love is obedience.
That's why we get confused with Muslims a lot. Because we don't support them.
We grow out a beard or grow out our facial hair. You know, they think I'm a Muslim at my job.
Well, that's what I thought when I was watching.
Yeah, a lot of people automatically assume that.
I'd be like ISIS.
Oh, yeah. Right. A lot of people
ISIS is actually a Caucasian group.
Yeah, well, a lot of them are Israelis.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they are.
That's why they're wearing masks.
Right.
That's why they got American tattoos on them.
CIA.
Yeah.
That's what we was trying to explain that to someone earlier.
While he was eating his...
Yeah, he was eating a big old ice cream bar. He was like, ISIS. Like, look, man, ISIS is CIA creation. Just shook his head. It's like, you know, we know about them, bro. So we were going down the street. Then he left. So it's all good. But this is all we do, man. And we appreciate you stopping. Stick around. Check us out if you get a chance.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I gotta step
We'll
up.
let you get to your day if you need to. Yeah, take it easy, man.
I'm gonna bring out that just to edify. This is Revelation 22. I'll start at verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie.
Did you have a question?
How come the screen's black, man?
Oh, okay.
Is this recording? It has the red light.
The red light is on.
You might be Jake, bro. You might be Jake. Serbia, well, Serbia, but prior to 1999, they would have been the same.
No, that's Russian and Serbian.
They're different now, but how long have you been fighting against? Well, this is the prehistoric. This is prehistoric. You know what I'm saying? All right,
Right,
never
good
mind.
man.
Right.
Then why is Russia supporting Syria?
Serbian?
No, they're
Russian,
at
they know where it's Serbian.
they're more or less they don't get along. You know?
I thought she said Syria.
No. But this is before 1996, I promise.
This is biblical.
Well, this is biblical. Okay, so it's way before Serbia was even a thought, to be honest, or Russia, or Turkey, or China, or anybody, or
It was
anybody.
before they were even in those mountains.
So
We were still all compacted around.
we didn't, purposely leave you out. You know,
Elamites?
Elam is India. But you don't really, I really don't think you are one of them, to be honest. No, I know, I can tell that you're from India, but I don't think.
It's the name that
It's the
was
name
the
that-
forefather.
right.
The father, the first India man that gave birth to all the India men.
Basically the forefather of your whole nation.
Like Edom, Esau was the father of all the Caucasian race. Israel is the father of all these 12 tribes. He had 12 sons, and this is the names of all those sons. They were all one man at a time, but each of them have sons, many sons, and now their tribe is called Judah. The tribe, so Elam at one time was a man named Elam, and he had many children. Now those children are all called Elam.
Right.
But they changed the names to all these people, so we don't know who's who. They play that game, everybody's mixed.
Where, that's where you get, like we never meant to offend you, but where she was saying that she's Serbian, which is totally different from being a Russian.
Yeah. I thought you said Syria. That's why I was like, Russia
No,
supported
she
Syria.
didn't, she didn't say Syria. I'm pretty sure she had said Serbia when she came up. Yeah, you see, but even in her dialect, she's calm. There's no way to bounce away from that. Even though she was like, no, not since night. It's like, look, I know that you're separate now, but at that time, you was the same people.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have sworn she was saying Syria.
Yeah.
Because she put it like that, I saw Syria and Assyria.
Yeah.
That's how
Well, I knew he was going to ask about Elam. But I really don't believe that.
Actually, I talked to an India guy at a liquor store just the other day buying wine, and he knows the name.
I said, don't take it. Scripture say you take that, you're doomed for that fire, man.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
Don't take it. I'm telling you. It's the mark of the beast, man.
But yeah, bro, I don't believe that dude. What was you saying?
At the liquor store, I went and bought some wine, and I was talking to him, and he was in India, Elam, and I was telling him about the name, and he admitted to the name.
Right.
And he said we had many names since then, though. Every time someone comes in, they give us a new name. And also, he says the way they live, because the turban, the beard, not eating pork, he says we got that from the Bible. And he agreed that we were under slavery in Elam.
I always want you to not look down. I look at Centurions in the eyeball all the time. I hate the Centurions, brother. Oh, man. I really don't like them. Man, we didn't have so many
Look at this one.
many different subjects to touch on. We'll probably go for until about 6:30. That's cool. If that's cool with y'all brothers as well, man. We've had so many different subjects today, man. I'm trying to remember where we first kind of jumped off. We done been to everywhere. Touched on the nations. We done beat up Cesare. Yeah, and that lady.